WXII 12 News at 5 starts right now.
That is completely irresponsible and absolutely unacceptable. If you do that, you can easily kill someone you love.
Governor Roy Cooper reacts to reports of people who are trying to infect themselves with coronavirus. The trend one Triad hospital says it's seeing right now.
And not every church is reopening despite being allowed to under a new court ruling. Hear from a local pastor on why he says his congregation is going to wait. Well, we have a wet week ahead, but it is not due to the tropical storm that is brushing up against the North Carolina coast right now.
Now that one's moving pretty well out of the issue for the state of North Carolina and the folks here in the Triad. We have showers actually coming from the west, though, as you zoom in on the radar here and have a look at what's going on. Our team is tracking these storms and the threat for flooding, if you can believe that, a little bit later this week. Let's go to Chief Meteorologist Lainey Pope. She joins us live from home tonight. Lainey, what are your concerns? Nothing to do with Arthur, right?
Well, yes, we are concerned about heavy rain and flooding that will be moving into our area. You can see, of course, Tropical Storm Arthur that is off to the northeast, and that is moving away from our coast. The rain that we're going to be seeing has nothing to do with Arthur, but instead a storm system that's moving in from the west. And you can see all of the heavy rain right now that's building over South Carolina as well as North Carolina. We've got a stalled out front just to the southwest of us, and that front is not going to be moving over the next several days. So you notice that line there out to the west with a couple of areas of low pressure. So I'm going to be talking about those for the next several days, unfortunately. The only good news is that I don't anticipate that we're going to get a lot of severe thunderstorms from this weather system. However, we will likely get a lot of flooding in the forecast, and that's why we do have a flash flood watch that is in effect. So you can see just a little bit of light rain right now from Greensboro northward, some patchy light rain. Now that is actually trickling in from the east with Arthur, but the main event, our rain event, is coming in from the west. And you see some of the showers right now moving into Yadkin and Wilkes County. We've got a flash flood watch that is out over the mountains and foothills, and that starts later on tonight and continues through Thursday, because we're expecting heavy rain to start to move into the area tonight, and then it will continue through the next several days. So you want to prepare for easily 1 to 3 inches of rain in the forecast. All right, we'll be back with more details, and I won't be competing with the Winston-Salem Forsyth County School Systems. I do apologize for that phone there. I'm not able to get to it. I'll send it back inside to you.
Alrighty, thanks, Lainey. I may have gotten one of those calls a minute ago myself. Because of this week's forecast, our Frontline flyover has been postponed. We don't want to do this in bad weather. We want to do it in good weather, and we're hoping it'll be great this coming Tuesday, May 26th, a week from tomorrow. You can find the flight path and more details about exactly what this is all about on our website.
A potentially dangerous or deadly event. Health leaders say they're seeing COVID-19 parties where people try to intentionally infect themselves with the virus. Arleanne Dinier shares what hospitals are seeing.
Novant Health says that some people are knowingly trying to contract the COVID-19 virus, and now they and state officials are urging people to stop. According to Novant Health, a disturbing trend is emerging in the Triad.
We have heard from a lot of, patients and the community that they're unafraid of getting the virus. So people are actually out and about trying to get the virus. So attending gatherings, parties, just trying to maximize their chances of exposure.
Yolanda Enrich is a family medicine nurse practitioner with Novant Health. She says patients are telling her and her colleagues they tried to get the virus, hoping it'll fast-track their return to a so-called normal life.
And we're really worried because not everyone that becomes infected with the virus produces antibodies.
The idea of purposefully trying to obtain or transmit COVID-19?
That is completely irresponsible and absolutely unacceptable.
blasted by the state on Monday.
The reason we're working so hard collectively to keep virus spread low is the fact that when there is more virus in our community, it not only impacts those who have it, but particularly those who are at high risk of getting severe reactions to disease.
With so many unknowns about the virus, health experts are urging communities to stop these attempts, adding this could lead to longer social distancing requirements and more cases in the long run.
Do not try to expose yourself to the virus. You do not know how you're going to respond to it, and you do not know who else you can infect with it that can potentially get really sick.
Spokesperson for Novant Health thanked everyone who's doing what they can to keep themselves and their families safe, saying today that this trend is very concerning. In Winston-Salem, Leanne Denyer, WXII 12 News.
Leanne, thank you. The State Health Department is reporting another 53 cases in Forsyth County since yesterday. That brings the total there over the last 10 weeks or so to 698. We're just learning today that at least 8,000 tests have been done statewide. But since negative tests don't have to be reported, the number could actually be quite a bit higher. The county health director says there's an increase in cases in people under 45 as the virus gets spread among family members now. For a full county-by-county breakdown of who in the Piedmont Triad is seeing what, or the number of people who have recovered, head to our website, WXII12.com.
Well, just days after a federal judge ruled to allow churches in North Carolina to resume indoor services, we found at least one church in Winston-Salem saying they are not going to hold services inside yet. WXI's Justin Schwer spoke with the senior pastor at College Park Baptist Church in Winston-Salem about the decision.
Officials say while they are continuing to monitor the situation, at this time they do not believe it is safe to open up the church just yet. At College Park Baptist Church in Winston-Salem, senior pastor Raymond Smith says although there is no one in the building, church services and education are continuing virtually.
We're fully engaged in ministries and activities here in our community, still working with our children and youth and families.
Smith says the church also has a team of people, including a recently retired microbiologist, among others, to help monitor the situation and provide guidance, which is why, after a federal judge ruled that North Carolina churches were allowed to have indoor services, the church decided against it.
Just because we can doesn't mean we should. And so that's where we are. We're trying to make the best decisions for our congregation based on the information that we have from local people as interpreted by our microbiologist.
Smith says the church is using what Governor Roy Cooper has recommended as a baseline and says he wants to make sure that it is safe for everyone, including the senior population.
Make sure the airflow is exactly like we want it to be. Our traffic patterns are exactly like we want them to be. And we're going to be ready to open when it's time, but it's just not quite time for us yet.
Senior Pastor Smith says the church is like a family.
And we need to watch out for one another.
And says the church will continue its mission to help others no matter what, whether it's virtually or at some point down the road in person.
We're just here figuring out the best way to reach people, love people, care for people, and point them to the God who created them, who loves them dearly.
And the senior pastor tells me that they will continue to use social media and other tools to keep all of the church members educated and engaged. In Winston-Salem, Justin Schwer, WXII 12 News.
Justin, thank you. North Carolina lawmakers return to work facing a lot of questions, including about unemployment, education, elections, and more COVID-19 relief. Senate Leader Phil Berger says he's talking about his plans for a short session and said this during a news conference. Bill O'Neill has the story.
Senator Berger says that North Carolina went from a surplus to a $4 billion shortfall, and part of the problem, unemployment. Today, Senate Republicans kick off the short session with a hearing about the problems surrounding unemployment. Laid-off workers have struggled as long as 2 months to get a check, and many of them testified today about long wait times on the phone, problems navigating the state's online system. Senator Berger lays the problem at the feet of Governor Cooper.
Today, there are nearly 900,000 North Carolinians unemployed because of the shutdown put in place through Governor Cooper's response to the COVID-19 situation. They deserve answers as to why this administration is not providing answers. Now more than ever, the General Assembly needs to get to work for the people of the state of North Carolina.
Senator Berger says efforts to raise North Carolina's dead last unemployment benefits are still on the table, but says it doesn't make any difference if you can't get the checks out to people. Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.